Y'all, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Marie. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. If you're already a part of the Amanda Marie family, then welcome back. Thank you guys for coming over and watching another fragrance video with me. So this is going to be part 3 of ranking my new fragrances. You guys know I have been on a shopping spree for about 2 months now. I've been buying a bunch of fragrances, and so I wanted to come on and dedicate some time discussing those fragrances because I know I mentioned them in a haul video, but I really haven't come on and discussed them in detail and let you guys know how I really feel about them, if I'll be holding on to them or if I'll be selling them, letting them go to a home that will love them and appreciate them and take care of them. So we gonna get into it, okay? But first, if you're new to my channel, let me introduce myself to you again. My name is Amanda. Over here, what we talk about is fragrances. I love to smell good. So if you're someone that is interested in fragrances just like me, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. So hit the subscription button. All right, so before we get into the fragrances, let me discuss with you my fragrance of the day. I will pop up a picture because you guys probably cannot see this. It's very tiny. This is actually a travel size of the Music Festival. This is by Maison Margiela, okay? And I love Music Festival. If you guys don't know anything about Maison Margiela, you can find them at Sephora. I actually found this one at Saks Off, okay? They had a bunch of these little purse-sized travel sprays, and I was just kind of digging through them, and I found a bunch of music festivals, so I bought 2. Surely you're gonna get cannabis, you're gonna get leather. I believe cedar is in this fragrance as well. Oak moss, maybe, don't quote me on that, but I feel like there's some oak moss in this fragrance. In my opinion, this fragrance smells like a sexy stoner, okay? You know, you ever run into those people that are like hippies, that are like very into holistic, natural things or whatever? That is what this smells like. It smells like a sexy hippie, a sexy stoner, okay? So this is my scent of the day. I'm smelling very sexy. I smell like maybe I just, you know, puffed one, but I really didn't. But I love how this smells. It smells very free. So let's get into the first fragrance I want to talk about. This is Alien Goddess. I love this bottle. This bottle is gorgeous, you guys. Look at this. It looks like a piece of gold brick. It is super, super cute, okay? So you guys know that I'm not the biggest fan of the original Alien, but I am a big Thierry Mugler fan. I love the Thierry Mugler line of fragrances. For you die-hard Alien lovers out there, I feel like you guys are really not going to like this one. I would just be honest with you. Even though it has a big prominent jasmine note, something in my spirit tells me that you guys are not going for it, okay? But for those of you who are like me, that feel like the Alien is just too consuming, it's too overwhelming, it's just too much, then I would recommend you smell this one because, like I said, it does have that prominent jasmine note that is in the original Alien. So I feel like you guys probably will like this version. Let's give it a little spray. This is pretty. This is pretty. Sophisticated, gorgeous, jasmine, vanilla. This is pretty, okay? So the notes in this fragrance include bergamot in the top and coconut water. In the middle, you get jasmine and heliotrope. In the base, you get bourbon, vanilla, and cashmerian. I smell a big blast of bergamot in the opening, okay? And then the next thing I smell is that beautiful, beautiful jasmine note. And then the vanilla starts to kick in and the dry down. And this is just a very smooth, very soft, very sexy jasmine bomb, okay? Not like the original Alien where it's so explosive. Like, you guys, whenever I smell that fragrance, I swear it takes over my whole body. Like, I know men love it. Men fall on their knees when they smell that fragrance, but I just can do it. I can do it. It's just too much for me. You guys know I have the Alien Mirage. I bought that one probably around Mother's Day or something like that. It was earlier this year I bought the Alien Mirage, but I like this one. If I could go back and this one was out and I had the choice to pick either the Mirage or the Alien Goddess, I would have went with the Alien Goddess. I feel like this is very bright. It's warm. It's very inviting. It's very sexy. That jasmine gives this fragrance a very sense of maturity, but not like aged or vintage, not at all, but it's a very mature type of jasmine. So, but yeah, I like this one. I really do. So this is Alien Goddess by Mugler. Love this one. I think this is an eau de parfum. I know a lot of the flankers come in an eau de toilette, but this one is actually an eau de parfum. Yeah. Oh, I can't see. Let me see. Yeah, this is an eau de parfum. Okay, so I was recently in, I'm always shopping. I was recently in, where was I, girl? Macy's, okay? And I went to Macy's specifically to buy the Tiffany eau de parfum, okay? Or was it the Tiffany Intense? I think it was a Tiffany Intense. So while I was there, the sales associate, it's like they know me. It's like, oh, she's here, and they're all trying to like get to me. Ma'am, do you need smell? Ma'am, would you like to smell this? Ma'am. So I'm like, oh my God. So I end up kind of going to the same person every time because she always gives me goodies anyway. But she did something very sneaky to me this time because I knew in my mind what I was coming to get. I really wasn't trying to smell any other fragrances, but she got me. This is Irresistible by Givenchy. Now, this is another house that I'm very partial of. I love me some Givenchy, okay? Love it. And it threw me all the way off. I said to myself, girl, you dead wrong. You dead wrong. But you got me. You got me. But I didn't want to pay that Macy's price. Like, I think it's over $100 in Macy's. So I went to go see Poppy over at my perfume shop that I like to go to, and I got this one for like $69, okay? This is the eau de parfum. I know they have an eau de toilette, but yeah, I like this. Oh my God, this is for that pear. The pear, ooh, it's juicy. Oh, I like this a lot. Okay, let me give you guys the notes. This is beautiful. This is like one of those fragrances that you don't have to put a lot of thought into. Like if you guys work in an office setting, or you have your own office, or maybe you work, you know, office setting, cubicle, whatever. This is one of those non-offensive fragrances that you can wear to work, but everybody's gonna compliment you on because it smells so dang pretty. In the top, you get pear, you get ambrette, which is also called musk marlow. You get rose and iris in the middle, and you get musk and cedar in the base. This is pretty. I don't know if I talked about this one in the haul, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It's gonna be a few that I've not mentioned in haul videos because I did the haul videos prior to me getting the fragrance, but anyway. But yeah, this is pretty. This is gorgeous. The pear, you guys, is so juicy. I'm gonna be honest, I don't get a lot of the rose. I get more iris more than anything. And honestly, I'm becoming a big fan of iris. I love the way iris smells. It's very unique. It almost has like this cosmetic, lipsticky type of smell to it. You know, you smell lipstick, it has a certain smell. You wouldn't necessarily say it was like pretty or gorgeous or oh my God, this, you wouldn't go, this lipstick smells great. You know, like some lipsticks you probably would say that, but you like the smell of lipstick, right? That's how maybe I'm speaking for myself, but That is what this is giving me. This dries down to something a little bit woodsy because of the cedar and musky. So it has a powdery, musky, soft dry down, okay? But it is absolutely gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. And when she gave me a sample of that and I smelled it, I knew immediately I wanted to have this in my collection. This is Irresistible by Givenchy. Now, I don't know if this is a spin-off from the Irresistible line or if this is taking over the Irresistible line. Y'all comment down below and let me know. But you know they had Very Irresistible came out back in the day. So I don't know if this is a part of that whole series or not. But I just know that I love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It just goes with me right now. I'm just loving it. So this next fragrance is actually from the house of Tiziana Terenzi. And I don't think I mentioned this one in a haul video. I think I mentioned Deluxe. I added Deluxe to my collection maybe like 2 months ago. And this fragrance actually kind of reminds me of Deluxe in a way. I have been on this kick, on this cherry kick. And I have been on this rose and coffee kick. The Deluxe, I believe, is rose and coffee. This one is more rose and incense, okay? This is Porpora. I hope that I'm saying that right. Look how cute. Look at this bottle top, y'all. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. I love, this is like the astrology type of thing. It has like the moon phases and stuff like that. I think that is so neat. And when I tell you this bottle is heavy, honey, this bottle is weighty, okay? It's weighty. And oh, this top is heavy, y'all. This is heavy. I actually got this one. I actually saw this one in Saks, and it's running for something ridiculous, like over $300. And I refused to pay that much. So I went to Fragrance X, which is where I get a lot of my discounted high-end fragrances, because I'm not going to spend $300, $400 on a fragrance unless I just have the extra coin to drop. Otherwise, I'm going to try to find it somewhere cheaper, okay? So I want to say I got this one for less than $200 on Fragrance X because I had some loyalty points and I used those, and so it dropped it down to under 200. So yay, okay. This is sexy. This is sexy, sexy, sexy. Oh my goodness, this is so sexy, y'all. Let me give you the note breakdown, honey, because this is going to act a fool. Like, this is going to perform for me. When it gets cold, I'm gonna be cutting up. That's all I say. I'm going to be cutting up, okay? So in the top, you have rose, raspberry, clove, cinnamon. In the middle, you have Bulgarian rose, incense, patchouli, poppy. In the base, you have myrrh, musk, amber, benzoin, and chestnut. Okay, so you already know how this fragrance is hitting. How do you know? Because you have cloves in here. A clove comes off very smoky smelling to me, almost tobacco-like, okay? You have incense in here. You have patchouli. You have myrrh, which is also like a resin that comes off very incensey, almost kind of like aromatic, kind of Arabian-esque type of vibe, and chestnut, okay? So this fragrance is very incensey, okay? So if you don't like patchouli and you don't like incense and musk or myrrh, this is not going to be for you. Me, I love it. If you like Portrait of a Lady, which is very incensey to me, I put my nose on it a few weeks back. If you like Portrait of a Lady, if you like what else? Shagaf Oud. If you like Perfumista. What else kind of reminds me of this? Interlude Woman. If you like fragrances like that, then you will like this, okay? This is not citrusy. This is not bright. This is none of those things. This is this is a very dark, incensey rose to me, okay? You get a lot of rose, and it's not the type of rose that's in Delina, okay? Delina is this is a more sweeter rose because of that vanilla that's in it. This one has no vanilla. It's very warm. It has amber, okay? There's no vanilla in here at all. Now the raspberry may give it a little bit of brightness in the beginning at the initial spray because it's sitting right up there in the top. But y'all, once this thing starts drying down, it's dark. It is mysterious. It is dark. It is rose. It is incensey. It is a little earthy, okay? Could be a little piercing to someone's nose, okay? It could be loud. It's gonna be loud, okay? And I can imagine this fragrance lasting all day. Like, I can imagine you smelling it the next morning when you wake up. So that is how this is coming. Very, very sexy, okay? I would not blind buy this though. Do not blind buy this. Okay? I don't know why I'm forgetting to rank all my fragrances. So I'm going to, let me just rank this one. You know what? I'm gonna rank them at the end because I'm just gonna keep going. I only have one more left. Okay, so this next fragrance, I will tell you, I was not a big fan of the original fragrance. Like, I smelled it several times because I thought, I'm the type of person where I'll smell a fragrance and I won't necessarily like it right then initially. But then I'll circle back around to it and I love it. I don't know what that is about, but I am learning that about myself. But every time I circled back to the original, I never liked it ever. And so I just said, forget it. And then they came out with the Intense. And so I had not been able to get my nose on that one because every time I would go to the store, it would always be sold out. And they would never have the sample bottle, so I never smelled it. So try this. So I got the Olympia Intense. Okay, this is by Paco Rabanne. And it blew me away. It simply blew me away. And I'm learning also that certain fragrances, when I don't like the original, 9 times out of 10, I will love the Intense version. And it's happened to me every last single time. It's happened to me with Burberry Her. I don't like the original. I love the Intense. It's happened with this one. It's happened with Tiffany. I actually do love the original Tiffany Eau de Parfum, but I love the Intense so much better. So I don't know what's going on in this fragrance that has me head over heels for it. There's only 3 notes in this fragrance. That is vanilla, that is amber, and salt. That's it. But this fragrance, oh my God, it's so pretty. It's giving me coconut. It's giving me tropical beachy vibes, y'all. It's just giving me life. It's so pretty. This is backup bottle worthy in my opinion. I know some of y'all out there going, this girl is crazy. This is backup bottle worthy. I don't know where the coconut is coming from, but it's giving me coconut. I smell the salt in this. I smell the vanilla and the amber. All of it is just blended so well. You know, for some reason in that original, it was just clawing to my nose. Like I said, every time I would go back to it to give it another chance, I thought it was just not good. But this one, this is beautiful. This, look at the juice. Okay, let's just talk about how syrupy and brown this juice is. That's from the amber and more than likely the vanilla. So I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but when you have vanilla in a fragrance, it has a tendency to oxidize or turn brown. Like, for instance, let me show you. Okay, so when I first got this is La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. It was more purple. It was a bright purple, okay? Now it's starting to turn brown, but that is from the vanilla. In my opinion, when I see juice this color, I think, man, I'm not going to be able to wear this in the summertime. It's just going to be strictly for the fall and winter months. but not the case with this one, because it is giving me a beachy, tropical vibe. I feel like I can wear it in the spring and summer, but the amber is so rich in this fragrance that it will make the most beautiful wintertime fragrance. I just love it. I love this fragrance. I love this fragrance. Be careful when you spray this on your clothes, especially if you're wearing white, because I can see that pinkish hue on the paper, okay? So just be careful with that. 10 out of 10. You guys already know that I was going to give this a 10 out of 10. There's no thinking about it, okay? This one, I rank it a 10 out of 10. This is sexy, incensey, warm, rosy. It's just very you know, mature, dark, you know, mysterious. Okay, so I love the packaging. I think the bottle is gorgeous. It's heavy. It looks great on my vanity, so it gets points for presentation, and I love the smell, so I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Irresistible, 10 out of 10. Okay, it smells beautiful. The pear in this is juicy. The ambrette, it gives it a fluffy marshmallow sweetness type of smell. It's amazing. Okay, now the Alien Goddess, I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. Now, the reason why, I know you guys are gonna, oh, but you talked about it, you loved it, you said it was great, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Okay, Alien Goddess, I would give this a 10 out of 10. I know you guys are going to be in the comments, the original Alien lovers. You guys are going to say it doesn't smell like the original. You're going to say this, you don't like it. I know you're going to say that. I know it. For someone that doesn't really care for the original, I think this is the closest to it than any of the other flankers besides Eau Sublime. Eau Sublime, in my opinion, was closer to the original. It was the original, in my opinion. The only difference was it had a blast of citrus in the top, but the citrus didn't last that long. It went straight into the original for me. Okay. As far as those, because you know there are some flankers that don't smell anything like the original Alien, okay? Let's talk about that. Let's put that in those categories, okay? In that category of flankers out there that are Alien flankers that don't come close to the original at all. So I would say this is in that category, but it comes closer to the original than any of those type of flankers. And I'm talking about Mirage, I'm talking about Extraordinaire, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is, in my opinion, as close as I want to get, okay, to the original Alien. I know you OGs, Alien OGs out there don't even want to come close to it, but I say give it a try. Just give it a chance and see, you know, let me know, okay? Comment down below if you have any of these fragrances. I want to know your opinions on them and how you like them. Again, if you are a lover of fragrances, I would love for you to join my family. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And sometimes I will put a video out on a Saturday, just depends. Hit the thumbs up button. It helps the growth of my channel and it lets me know that you like my content, okay? Hit the thumbs up button. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.